G'day guys, welcome back. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is Happy Valentine's Day, in Australia anyway. So hope you all have a wonderful day with your sweetheart. And jump straight into it. Now, I have got these. It was a little bit difficult trying to find a mold that I could use them in because I need a deep mold, and I got this one like years ago. Anyway, it's deep. I'm going to have to make myself a set of deep molds, okay? That will be coming. But today, I want to show you these. Now, these are, this is what I'm going to do. These are, it's a little dome. Can you see that? They're called shaker domes. So basically, it's got like this clear plastic sheet over the top that you would peel off when you're done. It's also got this little sticky adhesive here, which I'm not going to peel off at the moment, and then you can put your bits in there, your shaker bits in there, and like stick it down. So I was wondering to myself, I wonder if, look, I don't know if this is going to work. Again, it's an experiment. I wonder if it'll work in resin. So what I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to mix up some resin, just a little tiny bit. I'm going to put some black in it, and I'm going to do the base coat. I thought would be nice in black. It was either going to be black or white, but because I want to use these little diamantes, and I'm going to have to separate them. See, I've got some bigger ones and some little ones, so I'm going to have to actually separate and just use the little ones. I want to put some diamantes in there. I'm in two minds about the heart, but look, it's Valentine's Day. It's going to go in the middle, and then we've got some pink glitter and some red stars. So we're going pink and red and clear. So I'm going to put that on top of my black. I bought so those are the large rounds. I also bought some squares, and I just got these from Amazon. So these aren't as deep, but I still don't, like, I've got a square mold, but it's still not as deep as what I would need. The round ones are much deeper, but I'm going to have to make myself some deeper molds so that I can use these. So the square one came with the die. I can use it to, I think it's for like scrapbooking and things like that, for dies. You peel them out, and you can use them, like cut out different sizes to match. So those were the square ones, and then the round ones came with that, and we've got the large, the medium, and the small. But the problem is, like, even though it's smaller, the dome doesn't shrink down. It's still as deep as the big one. So definitely going to have to get myself some nice deep molds, make myself some deep molds. Now, this thing over here, what is it, you are saying? I hear you saying. Now, this, I bought this ages ago. They're not black. They are holographic. So I've got some gold ones and some silver ones. Look at that. And this is another reason why I thought black would look nice. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut one of these ones out, put it in the middle, put my heart and things in it, and then I'm going to stick that over the top because it fits pretty nicely. Maybe I won't even do that. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I'm so indecisive about what I want to put in there, you know. Maybe just some of these and some stars, but that's not really Valentine's Day, is it? But look, I've got more of these. You will see more things with these, and I can do, you know, I can use the gold one. I can put some gold stars in it and things like that. So I've got so many ideas of what to do with these, but today I'm going to go off. I'm going to mix up some black, and we'll get started, shall we? I have 1 ounce, 30 grams of my Platinum 360 Plus, and I put a little dab of Midnight Black from Resin pigment paste into that. Now these, they're very thin, they're very flimsy. They, to me, it doesn't look as if it's a total circle. It's a little bit warped out on this side. So we'll see. You know, you get what you pay for. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. But when I started resin, I didn't know about quality of molds, and I just thought, I'll just get what's cheapest because it's so expensive setting everything up, isn't it? You got to get your pigment pastes and your mica powders, and there's just so many things. Stirring cups and stirring sticks, and you know what it's like when you start. All right, I'm not going to torch it because these melt really, really quickly and they fuse to the mold fuses to the resin. Now let's see how deep that is. Probably about 4 or 5 mil, so I'm not going to use all of that. Don't need it all. I'll just give it a little spray with some alcohol there. Right, now I can take my gloves off. The next thing I want to do, I'm going to wait until that's fully cured, or cured enough anyway for me to, no, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait because I don't want to make any dents in the outside of it. So with this, there's, looks like large, medium, small, large, medium, large, large. So put that, that's the large, and it covers that beautifully from the edges there. The smaller one covers the inside rim, but I think I'm going to go with the biggest one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it out. It comes with these little thin papers separating the designs, and oh gosh, oh there we go. I've stuck my scissors together with resin. I have got so many different designs in these. Oh gosh, it's difficult to see, it's so shiny. So I'm just going to, actually there's like a line around it. I'm going to cut on the inside of that line just so that we don't see that harsh line. So I'm going to cut on the inside of that line all the way around. But yeah, I've got lots of different designs, butterflies, and I might go and get them for you later on if I remember and show you. So I've got them in silver and in gold. When you're looking on the website, I got these from Etsy. When you're looking on the website, they just look black. Because you're seeing the front or the top, and then it's not until you turn them over that you go, oh, it's silver, or it's gold, or it's pink, or whatever the color is that you've decided to buy, because it comes in lots of different colors. So yeah, I'm just snipping off that silver ring. So there's the ring. You can see there, it was actually a ring around it, and I didn't want that, so we've got that. So yeah, when you look at them on the internet, it just looks black like that, and you think, oh, that's not holographic. But the magic is the other side. So I'll put that. I'll put this somewhere safe. Now I'm going to wait for my resin to cure. I'm going to go and separate the big diamantes from the little diamantes. And see, I don't know whether this will actually move, like when you shake it. I don't know if it'll move because it's quite big and quite heavy. But it's the only heart that I've got. So I'll have to make it work. All right, I'll see you for the next step when this black resin has set completely. All right, so it's touch dry. So I'm going to just place that. Actually would like it to be a little bit sticky, I think. The kids came over and we were having dinner and playing cards, so I didn't get to come back to this when I wanted to. Just gonna stick that down. Hopefully it's kind of got good contact. Okay, because I do want it to stick, because when I stick this on top, I don't want to be lifting this up. Like when I put that down, I don't want this to peel off again. So anyway, there it is. Right, there's my little heart. Just chuck that in there. I don't know whether it'll actually, it's a bit sticky. It had some glue on the back, and it was stuck to some card. I just better get some alcohol on that and just see if I can clean the back of that off. Now how they come sort of on a card and they've got glue on them. There's a bit there I've missed. I didn't realise that it had stuff still stuck to it. All right, that should do. We'll just pop that in there. Now, I've decided against the glitter. I think it'll just spread everywhere and like stick to the inside of the dome. When I saw other people doing it, and they said, don't use anything that's too fine because it will stick. Oh gosh, because it'll stick to the dome. And you're going to try and put these in really carefully. Going to keep them in the center so that when we put that down, it's not going to be picking up little bits of whatever you want to put in there. So I've got some of the little red stars in there. Not sure how many things I need in there. So I want pink, which is the heart, the red, which is the stars, and then my little diamantes. Make sure I've only got the smaller size. I might take some of those bigger ones out. I'm just a bit worried that like they might get stuck, like a diamante might get stuck underneath the big heart. Not sure. So we'll put some of the little guys down. There's a bigger one. Oh, it'll be all right. Let's just put some in there. I've taken the really big ones out. And like I didn't know I was going to do this, and I just sort of thought, oh, what have I got that's sparkly, that's kind of either pink or, you know, diamondy, sparkly look, and red. And this is all I had, so I next year, I'll be a little bit more prepared. I'll buy some more heart things and some more pink things and some more red things. But for now, I think that's all I've got. I just want to see if it works, okay? So we'll just see if it works. Oh, look, there's a straight diamante. All right, so that's all going to go into the center. And then this adhesive comes off like so, and then I think what I'll do is I might use this, see if I can use this as a handle and kind of lay it. Ah, that's working. All right, now I need to lay it. Oh gosh, I'm a bit off center, aren't I? Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to got it lined up. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'll try and line it up so it's even. All right, it's down. It's down, whether it wants to be or not, it's down. All right, I'll just peel that off. I'll push that down. Okay, yep, I can see it's getting good contact there. So push it down into the black. Just going around on that edge. You know the edge that was the flat edge? Just pushing down on that. It probably would help if your resin's a little bit on the soft side, which it is. Like if I had to stick my nail into it, it would make a little dent. So, but it's not sticky enough that I can't touch it. I think if you did that and you dropped some glitter on it, it would just be an absolute nightmare, wouldn't it, trying to get it off. So I would suggest waiting until it's just a little bit soft. Now you can see I'm a bit lopsided there. I'm not sure if when I put the clear on, if this plastic flat bit, whether or not it's going to disappear or not. So I think next time I might leave the, you know how I cut the silver ring out? I might leave the actual outer ring on, just because it might kind of disguise that outer rim of the plastic. So yeah, I think I'll leave it on next time and just see if we get a better result. I'm just trying to actually push this into the resin, because I don't want the, you probably can't see, I'm trying to just get it into the resin so that we're getting that black edge rather than that sort of clear edge of the plastic sitting on top of the black, if you know what I mean. All right, so there it is. I'm not going to shake it now. Shake, shake, shake. I'm going to mix up some clear resin because I want to do the 360 plus. I'm going to do it in two layers because this is too deep. It's 2 centimeters. So I'm going to just pour a centimeter and then I'll pour a centimeter. Otherwise, it's going to flash cure and ruin it. So I'll be right back with my resin. So I made up some resin, and then I thought, well, what happens if I pour the clear resin in, but you can still see that edge of the plastic? And I thought that might spoil it, so I've put a little bit in here, and I put a bit of black paste in it. So what I thought I would do, and I'm sure this is totally optional, I thought I would just pour it so it just went over the lip of that little piece of plastic. Don't need a lot, I don't think. I'll just do that. I'll have to find something else to do with that clear. So so the reasoning behind this is I didn't want that plastic to be seen, that little strip of plastic, because I think that would look quite ugly. So we'll just hide it with a little bit of black, and then you don't have to wait until the first layer is totally cured. As long as it's not so soft that your next layer is going to mix in with it, you're good to go. So basically just covering that little piece of plastic ever so slightly. Does need to be even though. Probably covering a little bit too much of it. Like so. Oh! Things moved inside, they moved. So basically that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fiddle with this, make sure it's all just covering all even around that little plastic rim there. And then, yeah, I'll leave it. And then I'll just come back when we're ready to pour the clear one. And I just think it'll be a nicer finish than potentially seeing that edge of the plastic, which I do think that we would see. So I will be back for the next layer soon. Right, so that's that little area there has set, and it wasn't until afterwards I was thinking to myself, I wonder if I just sort of gone around the edge with a black Sharpie or marker. I wonder if that would have worked, like just cover up the edge. But anyway, it's done. It looks amazing now, like you can't see the edge of that plastic at all. So I have got in my little cup here some more Platinum 360 Plus. And like I said, I only want to do half layer now because it will flash cure. And I have got 30 grams of A, 14 grams of B, so it's 1.5 ounces-ish. Don't know if I'll use it all, and then I can come back and do another 1.5 ounces. So that's not covering the whole dome yet. I'm just going to see how deep that is. Pop a stick in and then you can see how far it's come up. So I could probably go another tiny bit. I just have to be really careful that I don't flash cure it. So that'll be it. Alright, so that's pretty much empty. I'm not going to scrape it out because you get bits of unmixed resin on the sides, and especially in these little grooves here, so I'm not going to scrape it out. So I'll just wait for the bubbles to come up to the surface. Don't torch because the plastic there is poking out of the resin, and you'll just melt it. So wait till the bubbles come up, and then you can give it a little spritz with alcohol. I'll just take you down so you can see there the dome. The top of the dome is still poking out through the top of the resin there. And I wonder if we can catch some of these bubbles. Can you see the bubbles? Oh, look at the holographics. But you can see all the bubbles that have come up around the edge. So let's give it a little spritz. I'm just going to use my little spritz bottle here and see if you can watch them, see what they do. So they are going. Can just take a little while because those bubbles that you can see are probably still just under the surface. So we'll just wait, and then they'll come up, and then we can spritz them again. Are there bubbles down there? Those tiny little bubbles clinging to the edge there. I'll get my silicone tool and see if I can just dislodge those. Because you don't want bubbles clinging to the side of your little plastic dome. So we'll just run around there. Bubbles love to cling, they do. So we'll just run that around. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll come back in 5 minutes or so and just make sure that none of them are clinging, because if they do, they will be noticeable. So yeah, I'm not going to come back and fill well, I'll fill it to the top with clear resin again. There's no point me videoing it. Oh, maybe I will. We'll see. Anyway, I'll see you shortly. It's time, you guys. It's finally time. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get this out. I hope nothing's fused. It shouldn't. Like, I haven't torched, so. But yeah, never be 100% with this really thin silicone. Can never be guaranteed, that's all, but we'll see. See what happens. It is sticking a little bit, but it is sticking a little bit. It's not too bad. Oh, there's a bit. See what I mean? Like, you know, they just stick. Awful. I'll be able to just pick that off, hopefully. A little bit of orange. Alright, let's see if the rest of it will come out. That's not too bad. That's good. That's obvious. That's a line there from a previous use. Anyway, let's not concentrate on the mold too much. Let's concentrate on our shaker. All right, here we go. For some reason I thought we could see straight through, but we can't because there's black on the back. For some reason I thought, like, oh look! Oh my gosh, it's working, look! Shake, shake, shake. It's shaking. Some of the little things are sort of going underneath the heart, but that's okay. It's like still moving around. The stars aren't moving a lot, so I'm glad I didn't end up putting glitter in it, because I think it would have just covered the whole dome and you wouldn't have been able to see. There's a couple of little stars sort of stuck to the top there. But you give them a bit of a shake. Oh, it's so cute. All right, now I know I'm sorry about all the dome lights, the ring lights, because we're getting all these little circles because it's so reflective. Oh my gosh, can you see the holographics in there though? Hopefully you can. I'll have to take it outside or in better light tomorrow and see what we can get. Oh, I'm really happy with it though. So happy with it. And I'm glad I put that black ring on, because otherwise it would have looked really weird. Been able to see the edge of the plastic. So there we go. Now I did think about just popping some silver on the outside, just because there's silver on the inside. So I'm going to do that and see what that looks like. But before I do it, I'm just going to give it a real quick little sand on the edge, just because the edges can be really sharp. If you don't dome your resin, your edges are going to be really sharp, and you can actually cut yourself on them. So I just like to give it a real quick little sand. Blow it away. And yeah, don't breathe it in, blow it away. Give that a wipe with a microfiber little cloth. These are really handy. You know, the little ones that you can use for your glasses. You can just get a packet of them actually, and they're really useful to clean up. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to use my Deco Color silver pen. Hopefully it's still got some colour in it. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but it's not quite round because, you know, it's a bit warped. I'm going to make myself a decent set of deep coasters. So this was a trial, but, you know, it'll be fine. I wanted to do it, but I'm going to make myself a set of nice deep coasters, so that I can put these sorts of shakers in, anything deep, you know, sometimes you just want to put something deep in. Like, you know, if you've saved a dried flower or something and you want to put a rose in it, you know, they're just not deep enough, the regular coasters. So I thought I'd do that. And I thought I would do, like, I'll do a set of 4. So I'll do a circle, a heart, a square, and then something else. What do you think? I need some ideas. Something else. I'll have to clean up that little bit there. So that's all I want to do. I think it just finishes it off, because you can see the silver inside and you can see the silver edge. So that's what I'm going to do. That's the side. It's pretty deep. Oops, don't put your fingers in it, woman. In the wet paint. I don't know that you can actually see the dome very well in there, but it's in there. So the other thing you could do is, you know, instead of putting black on the back, if you wanted to have it like, you know, use it both sides, you could put clear on the other side, and then get something that's, you know, can be used on both sides and fill it, and then you could have it like a double-sided one. But I really wanted to use that little holographic piece in there. So there we go. There's my Valentine's shaker. I'm going to see if I can take you to the other side of the room and just see what it looks like down there. Look at the holographics in that. It's so pretty. My first shaker. All right, come with me. I've just come to the other side of the studio just to get away from those ring lights. I don't know if it makes any difference or not, but there it is. Try not to drop it. Probably could have put a few more of the red stars in there, but they're kind of getting a bit stuck. But that's okay. It's really cool. I'm really happy with it for my first attempt. But let me know what you would do with these domes. I've got some more of them. I think I got 6 in a pack, and I've got some square ones and I've got some smaller ones as well, of the round ones. So yeah, let me know what you would do with them, or if you'd like me to try something with them. Happy to try them. And yeah, I'll do it again. So thank you so much for watching. Again, happy Valentine's Day. Have a wonderful day. and I will see you all for the next video. Take care. Love you all. Bye for now.